Tonight at 11, a local father pushing for accountability.
The courts failed her, DSS failed her.
The father, an area police officer, says the system failed his daughter, leading up to a crash that nearly took her life and put everyone else on the road in danger. He told WCNC Charlotte's Nate Morabito those in power could have prevented his daughter's catastrophic injuries.
Ooh, I like that.
Spend a little time with sailor Famulari.
She has me wrapped around her finger.
No, you can do this.
And the picture becomes crystal clear.
I want to do this.
She is in control.
Should I switch my color?
Yes.
But the little girl with big eyes,
Do you remember being on the helicopter?
is just 6 months removed from laying in a hospital bed, helpless.
It just absolutely crushed me.
A medical helicopter airlifted the 4-year-old to the hospital after this crash. Sailor's visible injuries were bad. Internally, they were even worse.
She had a traumatic brain injury. She had 3 skull fractures, all on the front. She had 5 fractures in her spine. She had 2 brain bleeds, and she had a bruised lung.
She slept most of the time.
Every single day she'd wake up and she would either just throw up, she wouldn't want to eat anything. And like I said, it was just really tough just seeing her like that for that long.
As Charles Famulari watched his daughter fight to recover, he became deeply frustrated,
That just brought to straight anger.
knowing despite his best efforts as a police officer, he could not protect his daughter.
I've done everything I felt like I could do just to make sure that she's safe, and I just felt like they all failed me. And not only me, but failed her.
Those warnings started almost 2 years prior, after the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office arrested Famulari's ex-fiancée, Sailor's mom, for driving while impaired. Following more than a year of delays, the DA's office eventually dismissed the case. We don't know why. The court clerk's office has no record of the case. In the meantime, the Catawba County Department of Social Services closed Famulari's civil complaint. He filed another complaint in February 2024, this time with Lincoln County DSS. The agency quickly closed that case too. Not long after, police in Catawba County cited the same woman in connection to a hit and run that damaged property. Just 2 months later, a state trooper said she again drove while impaired and crashed with her son and Sailor in the car, resulting in serious injuries.
Those are hard conversations to have with families.
Nadia Mathurin is with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. She's attended court with the Famularis, offered continued support, and advocated on their behalf to all who will listen.
It's unfortunate these cases are very common.
In the weeks after the crash, Lincoln County refiled DWI charges tied to the mother's 2022 arrest. By November, family court records showed Sailor's mother enrolled in treatment and a program that monitored her sobriety. All too little, too late in Famulari's mind.
If she would have been held accountable just even the slightest, it could have changed the outcome of her not doing this again on June 6th.
Thankfully, the impacts are not obvious today. Sailor's resilience is nothing short of inspiring. And she's doing it all
Oh yeah, that one was my best.
with the kind of confidence
No.
a dad wants his daughter to possess. Catawba County Social Services Director told us strict legal and ethical standards prohibit the agency from discussing specific cases or confirming any involvement, but generally said DSS's primary focus, quote, is always the safety and well-being of those we support, and we take this responsibility very seriously, end quote. Lincoln County DSS, meanwhile, echoed those comments, saying in general, the agency works, quote, tirelessly to provide needed services to children, adults, and their families, and to advocate for the most vulnerable within our community. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.